to the show, welcome. If you've been down from the beginning, all I can say is thanks. Let's go.
Alright, go you make some paper, boy.
So before we get into it, I want to give a shout out to Death Miser 101. My homie is back into the YouTube game, recording and doing everything he can. Also, my brother MTJR. This brother's talented. His skits are funny. All the links are going to be in the description, so just follow them, hit them up, subscribe, and like, and do everything you can.
Chulo.
YouTube, what's good? It's Game with Mike. We back at it with another one. So definitely it's early in the morning. It's a pretty gloomy day. It's not too bad. I'm looking at my window and not a lot of light, but we can let it do. So right now we just chilling today. We just chilling, trying to do self-improve today. You know, usually today. Usually these days I usually do like a whole bunch of like facial stuff and take care of my body because I gotta shave my head. My head is growing back. The struggles with being bald.
They'll love you.
And like hair bumps now, I'm learning how to take care of that. Also, what else? Right now I'm on my reading gang. So reading gang. So a self-improvement gang as, you know, guide us mental-wise, that's everything. So my 2 books I would say for the next, the whole month. So I'm trying to be better with it. I'm trying to get better into reading more. So my 2 books, my two books I say for the month of, it's the end of, what is it, May? So between the middle of May to the middle of June, I give that a month. So definitely reading Relentless, and then my second book I'll be getting into is Think Better, Smarter, Faster, Better. So definitely 2 books I'm excited in. I've read this already. So this book I've read before already. But just to give myself a little reminder, you know, a booster. Definitely my go-to book. So this is what we get into. Yeah.
Okay.
So, you know, also right now, you know, I'm a big tea guy. Like I said, my mom raised me on the tea. So you see what I said. So I'm definitely a big tea guy. Right now I'm sipping on organic India. So Tusa or Tusi or Tusai. Turmeric shit. So I'm sipping on turmeric and ginger. I'm gonna just leave it like that. It's too much shit going on the thing. So yeah, definitely sipping on turmeric and ginger. One of pretty good teas I've had in a long time. So, you know, besides natural mint and everything else. But yeah, what else? Yeah, life is good. Can't complain. Still working my gains. I'm trying to get more into having a cut, so we definitely getting there. But yeah, so what we about to get into right now is the DMV parking problem. So this is my DMV rant. I was supposed to go on a rant, but I was like, oh, you can just go worry about parking problems right now. So a rant I can do another day because I have like a little rant. So So number one is definitely that old head talk. Especially when you pull up to a neighborhood that you're not really aware of in DC, or I say even in the DMV area, you're just not aware of, and you got that couple old heads in the neighborhood that you pull up to, like skirt, skirt. You pull up and you park, you reverse, and you get up in a parking spot, and you know, of course, you pull out or you get out the car, and you just get out the car, you about to go your way, and you get somebody just come out of nowhere and say,
young man, where you from? Where you from? What's going on? Where you from? Cause, you know, this is a spot that's for me and for my family. Oh no, this is Miss Lewis spot down the street. You can't park here. Or you can go around the corner, make a left, right, park right there and come back.
So yeah, I've definitely experienced this before. One time I went to DC, and usually in DC it's different from Maryland and Virginia because you need parking permits. Of course, if you live in an apartment, then you know you need your little parking permit thing. But for DC, you need to be zoned. So if your license or your tags are not connected to your house address, connected to that zone, it's too much problems, pretty much. So of course, I'm coming in with Maryland tags, just thinking I'm doing everything, just whipping in there and out. Get out the car. The guy just came up to me. He just told me like, "Hey,
you got to go. You got to go."
I was like, oh. I was like, why? But then he told me why, and that's when I started to really understand like the DMV area and just like how fucked up parking is around there. Number two is I realize now that nobody is on the road, and I drive through DC. I still work. I still do my thing in DC. So as I work, how fucked up these signs are. I did not realize that these signs are crazy. Because of course, when I drive in DC, it usually was in a dark. Oh, I'll say dark, but it was at nighttime. So by the time I get into DC, I'm either going to like a hookah lounge or I'm going to a bar. But it's like usually bars that I like because I venture out a little bit, but most of the times I like to definitely like to just go to my same old spots. Creature by habit, I don't know, but this is what I like. There's I ain't into all that drama, into that rah-rah, into that. No. I don't need that. Anybody got time for that? So, for me, I usually go down the dark. I park where I park, and I got a little my parking pass or whatever for my my building, whatever, my garage. Do that, boom. I park, keep it moving, and that's it. Or I take an Uber through the city. So that saves me because then I don't have to worry about parking or anything like that. I can just do what I need to do or walk. But these street signs. It's crazy. Some street signs say turn left, turn right, do not turn, do not park, you can't yield, you can't do this. I'm like, what the fuck? So I can see why they change even how you drive in DC for like even a driver, like you getting your permit or your license or however DC does it. You go from your permit to your full license or whatever. When you drive on the road, like these roads are so fucked up anyways. There's some potholes just from your car just bouncing. You're like, God, I'm reading the sign and I missed a pothole, and my car almost dipped. And I'm driving a SUV right now, so my SUV dipped into the pothole and out the pothole. I was like, God damn. For me, I had to like pull over. I had to pull over just to see what's going on. What's going on? And walk out the car, make sure I see the car, make sure everything is good. I'm like, dang. But I always check the tires though, because every time I drive in DC, I'm hitting at least a pothole or two. It's not nothing that I'm not hitting. So I try to swerve. Think your swerving game is good, but then that pothole comes. It's bigger than. It's too big, so you can't miss it pretty much. Number 3, and in the DMV. So number 3, it will be somebody taking a spot where you park at. So I say even here where I live at in Maryland, I got a problem with that. So it's like, you know, for me, when you live in like in apartments and stuff, it's kind of harder because, you know, when you park on the street, then you just park on the street. It's, you know, first come, first serve. Everybody for themselves. All right, cool, whatever. But here, when you have a house, it's almost like the root, like the code of the street. It's almost like literally the code of the street. When you have your house, you got somebody else's house, or you have your house next to you, or whatever. Those 2 parking spots, or whatever, how many cars can fit in front of your house, depending on how, you know, wide your house and the streets or whatever, it's pretty much for that house. But my neighborhood do not respect it at all. Like, do not respect it. Sometimes I come in and leave out, and then next thing you know, I see somebody parking my parking spot. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, God damn it, these goddamn people. And then when I look, they got their cars parked from where their house is to like almost half the block. And I'm just like, God damn it. I'm like, all right, you know what? I got something for them. So then I got to go in savage mode. I got to just wild out behind the steering wheel. Just really wild out. Just tell them like, yo, my boy. So I whip the truck around. Whoo. So as soon as I whip the truck around, guess what I do? I go ahead and park in front of the driveway. So they got like 2 or 3 cars in the driveway, but I'll pull up on my truck. Get out. And you know, of course they say, hey, what are you doing? You took my parking spot. What do you want me to do? No. It's, all right, well, when I come back in, when I come back out, I'll go ahead. I'm going to go in and come out. And I got you. Don't worry, I got you. I got you. You don't have to worry about it. But to me, it's like you have to go so savage just to get respect. As if it's like it's a street code. But I mean, technically it is, but technically it's not. So it's like, you know, of course it's like you can just park, it's public road, you can still park. But it's just one of those things that you just better be on your respect shit. So if not, then you definitely get in. Well, usually my brother goes savage. My brother will like be parked and he can get in like behind you. He's like pushing your car down the road with his truck, and I'm just like, yo, bro, you wildin'. Like, nah, I am not doing that. I feel like I got too much to lose with everything I got going on. Like, nah, I can't do that. Nah, I ain't that savage. But I definitely will block your driveway, and I'll definitely pull up on you. So that's definitely me. Number 4. DMV parking problems. I tell you, even though it is a goddamn whatever's going on out there, the parking enforcements still do not be playing. When I say do not be playing, they still be cranking out them tickets. So especially with the parking enforcer, especially when they come out, all they really do is that's it. That's it. I mean, now they probably take pictures and stuff. They get back. So even if you come out and be like, man, fuck off. Come on, man. They still going at it. They just go ahead and put the envelope, put it to the side. I'm like, oh, he'll get it anyways. I tell you, and a lot of times before, you know, you would have that little cat and mouse game. You know, you have that, you'll pull up, skirt, and you just look, and you look around you, hoping you don't see a parking enforcement, because them motherfuckers slick. They slick. When I say they slick, they are slick. It's like they just, you know, back in Wild West, they just ready when they on a gun belt. They just ready. They just had a little parking thing, and they just typing away the phone or whatever they got with the little ticket thing, little printer. But you know, usually you like just pull up and you just looking, and you see one, and you look at where you're trying to go to, double parked. You're like, damn. Let me see, take a chance. You get out the car, you're like, especially you have nobody in the car with you. Hopefully your car is kind of smacked out, which means like it's tinted or whatever. At least they can't really see too much in it. They'll think somebody's in there, but you never know. They might even come up to you and do a little peekaboo, look into your window. But, you know, of course you're looking around, going around your car. Make a run for it. Do what you have to do. Come back. As soon as you come back, maybe there's a ticket on your car. Maybe there's not a ticket on your car.
Those motherfuckers.
With that, I also get a lot of tickets with that because sometimes, once again, the parking sign, it'll say like from 5 to 7, you can't park here. And then you park after 7 and you still get a ticket. And sometimes these tickets are like $30, $50. I mean, it's not bad as the speeding tickets. The new speeding tickets right now are like $400 or $300. Some crazy number. They jump from like 100 to like 300 right now. So just speeding in DC and just off the camera, we're not even talking about the cop. We talking about just off the camera. You're getting a crazy amount, which is, to me, it's not even worth it to me, honestly. So most of the time, I'll just keep my ass in Maryland, or if I feel like I need to go into DC, then I'll go into DC if I want to chill or vibe out. You know, usually I'm a loner anyway, so if I do that anyways, I'm just by myself. Alright, gang, so those definitely the top 4 DMV parking problems I have, and you know, definitely in the DMV. So if anything, comment, like, subscribe, and definitely holler back at your boy.